What is up YouTube, RiskzzHD here, back again today with another Modern Warfare video. You should see the best RAM-7 class setup that I've been running recently on your screen right now. Some of the pro players have been using this gun in scrims recently because it is an absolute unit. But yeah, I should also just say I changed up my video format slightly today. I've got 2 live commentaries over kill streaks on the 2 new maps, so I can show you both of them as well. And then I've got a 3rd streak on one of the new maps where I'll just run down why I choose each attachment specifically if you'd like to hear that. I'll leave timestamps down in the description below if you'd like to skip to certain sections of the video. And I'd also just like to say thank you all so much for the support recently on the channel. It's been absolutely crazy. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you enjoy the video, because I'm currently on the road to 500 subscribers and I'd like to hear that before I go back to university. But yeah, anyway, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Oh my god, that guy actually just got smoked. Here we go, I spawned in late into this one and I wasn't recording for the first 2 kills that I got. There we go. I just really want this Juggernaut, man. I've been going for it for absolutely ages. And I know it's easy to get. And this class is amazing. Like, I'd have gotten it earlier and any other day. Just not playing that well this day. I thought you were an enemy. There we go, double kill. Spawning behind us. Not ideal. Okay, well, we've seen that guy. I wonder if we'll try and cross through down here. Okay, challenge that way. Fried that guy. Don't know if I saw a second. Like, I don't think I'm going to get my Juggernaut. I'm just rushing now. I don't think I can get it. It's only 18 kills, 17 kills left. There's no time. So unfortunate, man. 12-0 or 13, I don't even know. Well, I got it. And I went 17-0. But I didn't get to use it. So I think I'm going to have another crack and try and get another Juggernaut. Oh, there's the quad feed, just as the there's the 5-man, just as the HQ gets disabled. That's pretty clean. So here we go on Suldal Harbour. Because I didn't get the Juggernaut last time, like I got it, but I didn't get to use it. I thought it'd be worth me just trying again to get it, and actually getting to use it. And also, if I get it on this map, I thought it'd be cool because then you get to see both of the new maps in one video. So this class is insane though. Like, look at that. Just, it's really good. The RAM is definitely underrated. It kills faster than the M4. The only downside to the gun is the recoil, but I mean, especially if you're mounting like that, or just the recoil for the first few shots is definitely very manageable. So if you can get them in the first few, you're kind of set. Oh, there's a quad feed. Let's go. One with the Semtex, but do I really care? Not really. Not when I'm doing things like that. There's the VTOL. Okay, they're definitely to my right. I've heard them. But I can't tell if they're trying to come up here. Okay, there's the chopper gunner. Be nice if I could get this with the quad feed in it. Wow, I ripped that guy off the head glitch. Why am I now on a 10 gun streak? That doesn't make sense because I'm 11 things through. I've got to push, don't I? I'm going with my teammate to B. Top B. I'm just flying in, that's the only way. If you're going to challenge something, at least give it your all. Okay, they're going to flip spawns now, 100%. Two off the jug. Oh, and the time's ending again. I'm not going to get to use, am I? I'm not even going to get to use my helo either. That is very disappointing. If I get it, I've only got 20 seconds. Well, what else can I say? I can get these streaks, but I cannot use them. Just a bit too slow, man. That's unfortunate. But yeah, so now I'll give you guys a brief rundown of why I chose each attachment on this gun. You might notice if you do watch the pro players that I'm currently using actually kind of slightly different attachments, and that's because some of the attachments that they choose to use in competitive play are actually banned. For example, they're not allowed to use the Monolithic Suppressor, and the other one that I'm using is the Merc Foregrip, which is actually GA, Gentleman's Agreemented, which means they kind of agreed that it's kind of too strong, so none of them use it. It gives you a bonus recoil control and hipfire accuracy, and also there's a hidden bonus that it doesn't actually state here. You actually get extra movement speed as well, which is really, really nice. It does hurt your aim down sight speed a little bit, but we use the Stippled Grip Tape to speed that up. That also gives you more sprint to fire speed, which helps when you're rushing because this AR kind of feels a bit more like a cross between an AR and an SMG. It's a bit like the Maddox from last year, and I really like that about this gun. I also use the XRK close quarters stock. We don't have a no stock on this gun, unfortunately, so this is kind of the closest thing to it. Aim down sight speed increase is always really nice. I also run the 50 round mags for extra ammo capacity, obviously. It does decrease your movement speed and aim down sight speed, and if you find that's a bit annoying, you can get away with running Sleight of Hand instead, but personally for me, I just kind of like the 50 round mags, unless you absolutely just kill so many enemies with one mag, and it's really good when you're posting up. I also really like the Forge Tack Eclipse on the barrel. It increases the damage range and bullet velocity, which is really, really helpful because you want to extend that as far as you can. And it also does decrease the aim down sight speed slightly, which is a bit of a concern, but I mean, it's not the end of the world because, as I mentioned, we're running two other attachments that do increase the aim down sight speed. If you wanted to use this class in Warzone, I'd probably recommend taking off the close quarters stock and running the Monolithic Suppressor to increase the damage ranges a bit further. But yeah, that's kind of what I'd recommend. So another thing I quickly like to address with this class is the recoil control, because if you've ever used the RAM-7, you know it does have quite a lot of recoil and it's quite strange recoil. And most people, if you don't know anything about the gun or you don't do any testing on the gun, you might be a bit confused about why it feels so strange. And the strange thing is most guns in the game actually kick up to the right. That's the kind of the way recoil tends to go in Modern Warfare. But this gun actually doesn't do that. It has quite a strange recoil pattern, which is kind of unique, where it goes upwards for the first kind of few bullets and then it veers to the left, and the left recoil is what gets everyone. No one expects it. So when you're playing with this gun, you kind of want to actively think in your head that after you fire the first few bullets in a row, it's going to start kicking to the left, and that doesn't really matter too much in close range gunfights because it has a really good time to kill and it's got a really good fire rate. But what you find is when you're going at range, as soon as if you don't kill them in the first like 15 bullets, it kind of just veers off to the left, which is really frustrating. So what I'd recommend you do is, if you'd like to kind of get used to it a bit more, and I have kind of tried to mitigate the recoil with this class as much as possible. I mean, the Merc Foregrip helps out, and there is the FSS Ranger Barrel, which you could also use in Warzone if you're going for really long ranges, because that also increases your recoil control. But personally for multiplayer, I think the Forge Tack Eclipse is fine. But that's obviously, you could change it if you really wanted to maximize recoil control. But what I'd recommend you do if you want to if you're finding it kind of troublesome, I'd recommend just going in private match in bots and just shooting loads and loads of people. Personally for me, I didn't really need to do that because I played for like 6 hours yesterday just grinding out this gun. Kind of frustrating because I didn't get a Juggernaut suit that I could use in the end, because I kept getting them before the game ended. It was really, really frustrating. And I didn't really want to use this gun too much anymore because I did unlock the new SMGs and obviously I want to play with them. But yeah, what I'd recommend doing is just going into a private match and just killing a few bots, and you'll kind of get a feel for the recoil. Try and go for longer range gunfights or as long range as you can, and just shoot it against the wall and see how it handles. In my opinion, this is the best class, and yeah, I hope you have a lot of success with it. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, then please do consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel, as it really means a lot, really helps me out. And I'm currently on the road to 500 subscribers, and it would be really cool if I could hit that before I go back to university. If you didn't enjoy the video or have any ways that I could improve, then please do comment down below. Don't hesitate. Just let me know how I can improve. I'm really looking for feedback on how I can make my videos better, because I want to make the best videos I can for you guys. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. I hope you find the class successful, and have an amazing week.
Wow.